So, yeah, hello. Were you?
There's a good news call. It's in regards to 74132
Yes.
Just calling up our loyal customers today to see if we can save you some money in your monthly recharges and offer you a better deal. Would that be something you're interested in discussing?
So where were you from?
Optus.
Yes.
So just calling up to see if we can save you some money in your monthly recharges and offer you a better deal. Would you be interested in discussing that?
Yes, if it's possible.
Fantastic. So just quickly, I've just got to let you know this call is monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes. Is that okay?
That's okay. I'm doing it.
And for security on your account, can I just verify your date of birth?
7th of the 1st in 1970.
No problem. Just having a quick check for you now. So currently you're on the $2 days plan, is that right? We charge $40 a time, and you do that twice a month, so you spend $80 a month, is that right?
I believe so. I thought it was $70 a month. I wasn't sure. I thought
$70 a month?
I thought it was just a one-off payment of $70 a month. I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay, because with this one it's looking like you put $40 on twice. So I'm unsure. It comes to roughly the same anyway, either way you're doing it. But it gives you, you're getting unlimited calls, is that right? Like 500 megabytes a day.
Is there? Yes.
Yeah, because we've got a deal at the moment which might interest you. It gives you unlimited calls and texts and 15 gigabytes of data on your mobile. It's just $50 a month.
$50 for a month? And how much?
Yeah.
And how much? It was 15 gigabytes.
Yes.
And how much was I getting a month before?
Just having a quick check on your plan which you're on at the moment.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's 500 megabytes a day.
Yes.
$2 a day.
So what would that equate to? Something like roughly about the same, it seems.
Yeah, it's about the same. Have a look.
So what was your name again?
So my name's Dwayne.
Dwayne?
Yeah?
Dwayne, like D-W-A-Y-N-E?
D-U-A-N-E.
D-U-A-N, not the D-W-I-A-N-E?
That's right.
Okay, D-U-A-N-E. I know that Sean can be spelt many ways too.
Yeah.
You have an accent there.
Yeah, I'm from England.
Yes? What part of England?
Derby.
Derby, I've heard of that. Yeah, is that where the famous hat comes from?
Yeah.
Yes, I know of it.
That's good. So with that deal we can do for you, $50 a month, gives you unlimited calls and text, 15 gig. The only difference is rather than your recharge, you get a bill. Would that be something you'd be interested in, or are you happy with your prepaid?
What do you mean? I rather like the prepaid is pretty good, or prepaid's easy.
Yeah, so the difference being is rather than your recharge, on this $50 plan we're offering, it's a build service for a 12-month agreement.
Oh, okay, so it gets sent to me or emailed, or?
Yeah, it gets sent to you, yeah.
So that's a fixed rate, is it?
That's right, unless you go over your data, at which point you charge $10 for another gig.
Oh, okay. Yes. Just one thing before we go on is, you know who made the Derby hat famous?
What?
It's actually two people, wasn't it? Laurel and Hardy? That's another fine mess you got me into.
Lauren and Hardy, yeah.
Yeah, right. They used to wear the Derby hat. Is that the kind of hat? Yes. Sorry, I was just curious. That's where it all started. When they actually came to London for the first time, they programmed somehow Big Ben to play the for them to welcome them to England. That was awesome. I remember it well.
No problem. You have yourself a great day, okay, sir?
So what you will? How does it work with the? You email me the bill? Sorry, I got digressed there.
You can set that up if you like, the $50. So you can set email billing up or paper bills. It's up to you how you want to do it, if you want to go ahead with it.
So, sorry, how was I notified with the bills? It's monthly?
So you can get it emailed or, send paper bills. It's up to yourself.
What's the sorry, is that in the mail, in the letter?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably easier emailed. Isn't it saves paper, I think?
It's really what you prefer.
It sounds alright.
Yeah, look, what I can do for you, I can send you an email with all the details of the plan too, so you can look through it at your leisure, and then you can just pop it through online if you like.
Yep, I used to have a leisure suit in the 70s. You know what, those leisure suits were very popular.
No problem. So
Yes.
I'll send you for can I just grab your best email address to send that through to?
It's I spell it. So all lowercase I L U B C A B
Yeah.
at hotmail.com. I think it might be the one that is already somewhat connected to.
Yeah, that's right. Look, I'll send that on through for you too, okay?
Yes.
And that'll come through shortly. You can just look at the plan there and see if it's something you'd be interested in.
So that's $50 a month as opposed to what would have been $80 a month?
That's right.
And roughly the same, round about the same amount of gigabytes for data.
Yeah, so about the same, 15 gig.
I forget now, I was just thinking of gigawatts, how many gigawatts it got to power the time machine in Back to the Future. It was a lightning strike. The amount, I can't remember, it's a bit of a... But there was a movie, have you seen that movie, the Back to the Future?
Yeah, Back to the Future, yeah, I've seen Back to the Future.
And it's got the gigawatts, but that's a completely different thing to gigabytes, I think.
Yeah, let's have a quick, yeah, it's completely different. I'll just have a quick check for you.
Yeah. Oh no, you don't have to check the gigawatts for me, that's a movie.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I digress. You didn't have to check up on gigawatts.
No problem.
I'm actually holding the phone with gardening gloves because I was digging in the garden.
Yeah, no problem. Look,
So you're calling from Sydney?
You're digging, okay? I'm calling from Adelaide.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll let you get back to your garden. I'll send you that email through anyway.
So that's all.
Shortly.
So that's all set up for me, or?
Not set up yet. You can set that for up online, okay?
Once I get the email, is there a link to go to?
That's right.
And I click at the link.
Yeah, and you just follow it through. It running through your things.
I don't want to follow through. I'll get to the toilet in time. I don't want to follow through.
Yeah, no problem.
I've had that happen at work, employed work. They paid me. Oh my! They paid me out later.
Oh God.
Okay, yeah, it did happen.
Oh,
That's what Jack Nicholson once said. When you get older, don't trust your farts.
yeah.
Oh Jesus! But life goes on. Life goes on. I'm alive, and the sun's coming out now, so it must be a good sign. I'll go have a look on the. I'll little later on because I'm pretty mucky now with all this. I got my Wellingtons on.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my, the Wellingtons, another English invention.
That's right.
Well, his name. He wanted all his soldiers to wear them, and they were named after him.
That's right.
Oh, it's awesome. Okay then.
No problem. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Like a notch. Oh, but it means, yeah.